The Super Mario Bros. Movie was a celebration of the Mario series finally on the big screen. From the sights, sound, music, and animations of the games, the movie takes great care in representing the Mario series from its creation in 1985 to the games released this decade. While the story may be overly simplistic, it's a movie that never spins its wheels and instead blasts full speed with a mushroom. And you want to know the best part of all of that? I wrote this before I even saw the movie. It's gonna be that kind of video.
Wait a minute. What's that?
Today's video is sponsored by Extra. Extra is leading the world in smart, reliable, and comfortable wallets. Using this Extra wallet...
Well, what I was going to say was, I've been using an Extra wallet for months. It actually broke my fall. And maybe you were like me, in the past, a dark age, where your wallet looked like... But Extra wallets are all about versatility because I don't carry too much cash. But this thing, check it. Wha-bam! You know, just like, bam! I could do this all day. This could be the ad. This could be the sponsor. I don't even need to say much more than, wow!
Extra wallets are environmentally friendly and built to last, offering RFID protection from data theft or skimming. Most of all, they're versatile.
They're also vegan.
He's not making that one up, actually.
With the card holder, you can get your card like magic. Presto.
Anyways, Extra has a sale going on for its anniversary. So why not take advantage of that for yourself or the person in your life with the... Jesus, you have like a Subway sandwich in your pocket.
Presenting the aluminium ba-bam! Yes, razor sharp with its edge.
Go to shop.extra.com/RelaxAlax or use the code RelaxAlax on checkout so you can save 25% off right now. It's actually kind of a good deal to get these wallets right now, and the sale ends April 24th, so jump on that.
If you're not getting this deal, you're not gonna be an early bird.
Oh, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. You know why I'm here. To see Mario, of course!
Anyways, is this Lost? They made Mario from Brooklyn with a big Italian family and a traditionalist father who stomps on his dreams!
What's the matter with you?
Representation.
Man, seeing a ton of this stuff on the big screen was such a validating experience. God, seeing the beautiful animations, the references, the set pieces, characters, and background elements! I imagine, if you have no idea about any Mario stuff though, you could just been sitting there wondering what the hell is going on? But, you know, I come from like talking about Super Smash Bros. And I love it when they put a character in the game and represent the source material flawlessly. This movie is that in a cinema form. But, it's sort of like, you ever go to like a freelance baker and get the most extravagant cupcakes and they are beautiful and then you take a bite?
Tastes like plastic.
Yeah, fondant gives me a lot of gas.
So, we're gonna... oh god.
I'm kind of conflicted, but you know what? Time to be a grown-up. You want to be treated like a grown-up? Come sit at the table.
Okay, 3, 2, 1... I get it's an adventure film, but the story really sucks. Not a character has a fulfilling arc in this movie, and if you were looking for a story, this is not gonna be the place for it. And no, I am gonna stop you there. Alan, the Mario games basically have the same story. Shut up, I know, but Mario games are games. That's the very big difference in medium. The video game medium is designed around player interactivity, so the story not being so good doesn't really matter because that's not the main focus. And Nintendo, if there's one thing they're good at, it's designing a fulfilling gameplay experience.
I'm not saying it's a horrible movie, but would I go parading around Dragon Ball Super Broly like it's the Schindler's List of this decade? Yes.
Here's an issue I have. I mean, the character motivation and the characters themselves are very weak. For example, Bowser is an in-shell.
Boo, you stink!
And they don't even have to have big motivations, you know? Mario's is to save Luigi, Peach is to save her kingdom. Those can be very good and compelling motivations. Doesn't mean they're bad, but it feels like they just had to throw them out there, and then the check mark box was checked, and that's it. They didn't really have to do much else. There wasn't any conflict between any of the characters. They didn't really have flaws. They were just one note, and that was it.
Okay, I can hear it coming. It's a kid's movie. It doesn't need a good story. But is that really true?
Let the villain be evil for evil's sake. Let it be fun. Let it be wacky and have beautiful action. It does not have to be deep. The secondary characters in this movie have a more compelling and heartfelt motivation and arc than anything that's in this film. The villain is one of the most evil, non-sympathetic, completely irredeemable fuckers I've ever seen. But holy shit, is he one of the funniest to see on screen. Homeboy looks like a Gears of War rendition of Strawberry Shortcake. And I love him.
I'm gonna bust you up, plum thumb, and then I'm gonna wear your clothes. That was weird.
I ultimately kind of want to say I prefer the animation style because it just may be me, but this illumination style has sort of worn down on me. Anyways, my point isn't to say Puss in Boots is a better movie. This movie does things better than Puss in Boots, alright?
This movie didn't have any expectation of being very good, and it knocked it out of the park.
What I'm saying is, why do they always need to sanitize Mario so much? There are hints of things that had ideas here, like Luigi having an arc.
That wasn't 2 seconds.
And Peach and Mario having some sort of budding romance, but it's never really concluded.
You know, there's a dialogue in the movie, but it doesn't feel like anyone's actually saying anything. It's just kind of like, we're going here, and now we're going here. And I can sort of see why people who don't know Mario, were just like, what is this?
Mario and Peach don't even have a scene that, resolves any of the things they were talking about. Actually, I think the strongest character dynamic in this movie is Mario and DK. They have more of a romance than Mario and Peach. Okay, let's calm down.
So it being a kid's movie isn't really a decent argument for not having strong writing or strong characters or more dialogue or character arcs or, wow, I'm saying a lot of things here. What it actually started to feel like when I sat down afterwards and thought about it was an hour and 30-minute advertisement.
This entire movie feels like a checklist of things that needed to be in it for promotional reasons. It's basically a $100 million Mario cereal. It feels like a product in every way, which makes it like the games in some respects. Mario Kart, each type of power-up, Bowser marrying Peach, a training course, and all of the action that they needed to show Mario doing. Look here. People love when these 80s songs are put into their favorite modern movies. So let's put each of them in this one. You could take a shot every time one popped up. It started to get funny. And it's also like, hey, these popular actors that everybody knows in America? Let's just throw them right in. The thing is, Nintendo, they just wanted to get all of these things, mash them together, and then go, hey, look at this product.
So, if I was going to be as rational as possible, not being biased towards what I like, and looking at this movie on its own merits,
I don't think holding movies to the standard movies should be held to is a bad thing. I have the same complaints about the Nintendo brand in general, right? They've snuffed out way too many things I've cared about, and I'm just tired. Honestly, it's a miracle Mario's even Italian in this movie. Anyways, like I said at the start, I am conflicted. On one hand, it is a very mid, almost bad movie. On the other, holy shit, I am on cloud 9 in the whole goddamn cloud suit. This is euphoric. And I want to talk about the movie as a movie, not be seen as some grown man-child that plays with toys. You're one of the most well-adjusted people I know.
Thanks, man.
This movie was truly beautiful and satisfying as a Mario fan. I have my criticisms, but I would love to see a cut of this movie that cuts out all of the dialogue and just has the action. Because man, it is a satisfying thing you can watch and rewatch and find something new with. This is an achievement of the Mario franchise, coming from such humble beginnings, now being on the big screen, and probably grossing more than any movie this year. That's at least my prediction. And I know I've been overly critical, but my perspective is, okay, let me put this in a line.
No contest. No contest. No contest. No contest. No.
Honestly, I think Shrek 3 has some better characters and story. And honestly, your opinions about the movie are not something that can be measured by a review scale. I'm always sick and tired of hearing people care about reviews because honestly, they don't matter. Your lived experiences are going to be different from mine and any reviewers out there. If I was a kid and I got to see this movie, it would have been one of the most validating experiences ever. It was everything you could have wanted as a Mario fan, and it just felt so satisfying.
But was I the only one that saw that scene where Donkey Kong and Mario fuck?